So let's say you've made an amazing body of work and you are ready to share your vision with the world. By now, you probably already know that people aren't going to be banging on your doorstep trying to get what you have. You have to take that work out there and get it into the public so that you can start building your audience, getting your name known. The good news is there are tons and tons and tons of opportunities out there that you can apply to get your work out. Whether that is a group exhibition, a solo exhibition, a residency, an artist lecture, scholarships, awards, all of these things that can, benefit you either by distributing your work or by getting you money to make more work. So today I'm going to share my top 5 tips for finding and applying to opportunities. There are a few websites solely dedicated to listing opportunities for artists. I know Call for Entry is a really popular one and a really, really good resource if you don't already know about it. And then also if you have like an industry organization, I know for me, one of the good ones that I go to a lot is SPE, the Society for Photographic Education. They have a really good resource list on their website. I'm not really familiar with other industry-specific databases that might have a lot of good opportunities for artists. So if you know of any, I would absolutely love for you to leave a link in the comment below so that other people can, learn more. And then maybe you'll be able to find some good information there too. Another good way to learn about opportunities is to actually start reverse engineering some of your favorite artists' careers. Most artists had to work really hard to get where they are today. So even if, you can't ever even imagine having a career as big as some of your favorite artists, that doesn't mean that they don't have experiences that you can relate to or even draw from. So, if they have a listing of awards or exhibitions they've been in, take a look at that and see, what organization provided that award or what gallery was that exhibition that they were featured in at. Do a Google search, go to that website, and see if they have any current opportunities. That's really one of the best ways, is to try and follow in somebody's footsteps, or at least, follow these breadcrumbs to opportunities that might apply to you. I absolutely love applying to opportunities when the deadline has been extended. It usually works out for me, to be honest. I usually get at least a response. And the reason for that is typically when a deadline has been extended, it means that they didn't get very many applications in. And I know this coming from an organization where I work that has, events and opportunities, and we always end up extending the deadline because people aren't getting back to us quickly enough. So my little tip to you is, if you see an opportunity where the deadline is extended, or say you maybe missed a deadline and you're bummed out, always double check the website to make sure that it wasn't extended, because if it is, it's time to get in there and get your stuff submitted. So if you're anything like me, you are typically an unorganized mess. When it comes to finding opportunities, I'm getting information from all sorts of resources, whether it's my Facebook newsfeed or my inbox, Instagram, all of these things that are really interesting opportunities that I want to apply to, but that information is spread out all over the internet in the world. So something that I do, that I try to make a regular practice, is to put everything in a spreadsheet. I have my spreadsheet in my Google Drive so I can access it, at home, at my work, on my phone. Whenever somebody's like, "Hey Amanda, I heard of this opportunity and I thought of you," I'm ready to take that information down in my spreadsheet, and then I don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is check the spreadsheet to figure out when my next deadline is coming up. Say you sign up for the Call for Entry. I would say they have like 50 different opportunities in one email. Most of those don't apply to me, so take some time, throughout the week to go through that list, select which ones will work for you, and then add it to your spreadsheet. I've actually created a spreadsheet for all of you in the aftrART community that you can download for free, that includes a few resources that I know of, and that also has the spreadsheet template that I like to use, because that's really the only way I can keep track. Another reason why it's such a good benefit is because I will have this continuous spreadsheet throughout the year, and a lot of these opportunities are recurring, you know? So maybe I missed a deadline here, or I didn't feel ready to apply to a certain award, you know, a year ago. Well, once that deadline is coming back up a year later, I will be ready and I will remember that organization that's offering that opportunity so that I can circle back, check to see when their next deadline is, and apply to that. You know, it's so important that you pay attention and stay organized, because if you really want to be strategic about getting your work out there and really active about it, you need to know where to find this information for yourself. If you feel like you need a little more information to feel really prepared to start looking for all of these opportunities and applying to them, I recommend downloading my How to Art guide. I have included a link in the description below. Everything in that document I have been asked to use at some point or another while applying to something. They're gonna want your artist CV, they're gonna want your artist bio, a statement of work, all of these other things. So just, if you haven't already, consider downloading it so that you have some of these materials prepared ahead of time, so you can just start dragging and dropping them into the application that you're filling out. So I will also include a link to those resources and that template so that you can start keeping all of your opportunities organized. And thank you for watching.